Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ebony. Alright you guys, let's talk about the singer-songwriter Doja Cat throwing shade at her father on Father's Day.
Tell me everything! Earl Grey.
Now, it all went down on Twitter earlier today where Doja Cat was seemingly retweeting a lot of petty stuff when it comes to fathers on Father's Day. She retweeted this: "Happy Father's Day to all the single mothers out there playing both roles. Shout out to the real dads." And she did post a ha ha ha. Now, you guys know that Doja Cat and her father have been estranged for some time. It was revealed a couple of months ago, I would say around early 2022, that she did have a father who wasn't really involved with her and her mother. He was actually a traveling musician, and unfortunately he did not give that fatherly time or love to Doja per her words. She knew of him but did not live with him. So I can't see how she is shading her father. She's also said many times that, he hasn't done anything for her that would constitute her calling him her dad. All she knew was her mom because she was a single mother. So I thought this was a little bit interesting. Doja Cat obviously feels some type of way. You guys will let me know what you think about it down below. Alright you guys, let's go on to the next topic, which is none other than Saweetie's team accusing Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice of taking the Barbie girl song from her. It's a hot mess. Now you guys know that Saweetie a couple of months ago did preview her version of the Barbie world song. Now she actually had a snippet where it was just her. Now a lot of people asked her if she was gonna get a Nicki Minaj feature, but she never replied. Now most recently it was announced that for the soundtrack of the Barbie movie, Nicki and Ice Spice will instead be doing that song. But what does that mean? Well, her writer is coming out to say that the deal went to her first. And it kind of sounds like somebody that we talked about back in 2018. Do y'all remember this?
That sounds like something a thug would do.
Yeah, it's that type of situation. I got the deal first. To be honest with you, obviously the executives at Barbie World said this is a no-go. Now this is what our writer had to say. "As a writer, I can confirm this song and idea was sent to her last year to submit for the movie. It's sad to see that the original has been pushed off a song that was her idea and was meant for the both of them. I have no side in this, but I will be compensated. If you pay me, I owe myself. If or when I need to detail the whole way it went down in regard to this Barbie stuff, you will understand why all the writers needed to be compensated with day rates and contracts, protecting their intellectual properties the day of. Hopefully this gets sorted out quietly, but please know I don't scare easy." So my question is this: how are you going to sit here and say you're hoping something gets sorted out privately, but you're on here making very public statements?
Okay.
Allegedly.
That makes no sense. On top of that, it has nothing to do with Nicki, whoever the executive producer for the movie soundtrack, right? Because you guys know there are people who make song choices, who decide if the song is good or not. Obviously, when Saweetie sent back that song, it was a no. And that's really no shade. Is this about the song or the fact that Nicki declined a feature with her? Because you're saying that both of them should have been on it. I'm not saying that Saweetie didn't have a good version, but obviously it wasn't a fit for the movie. So I don't like this narrative as being pushed like Nicki is out here trying to take songs from people. She doesn't need to take songs. People come to present songs to her because they want her on a track. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. This is how the music industry works. So I thought this was really messy, you guys. You guys will let me know what you think about it down below. But at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with Nicki or Ice Spice. Saweetie just couldn't cut it.
See, stuff like that, that's why aliens pass by our planet and go into incognito mode. They're like, no,
they're like, ooh, child, the ghetto.
Before we wrap up this video, I also want to talk about the fact that Beyonce's backup dancer is actually getting exposed all over Twitter, and people feel some type of way because of some very insensitive tweets that he made a couple of years ago. Now, this dancer does go by Honey Balenciaga, and it was confirmed that he was a backup dancer for Beyonce. Now, these are some of the things that people felt it was not good. He said, "Straight slapping N-words with a stack. N-words be having dreams about me. I be loving these N-words." Now, the interesting part about this is that people are kind of calling out Beyonce like, you were doing these Me Too checks, but are you doing checks about people's character? The thing about this is only 3 years old. So I don't know if somebody is truly able to break out a habit in 3 years. These tweets are a bad look. Do I think that Beyonce knows about these tweets? Probably not. Does she see it now? Maybe, because the fans are making a big deal. But this is a hot mess, and I think that he's obviously problematic. So I don't understand how there are these people who believe that they can run around saying the N-word. I was grown up in the hood. I had black friends. Shut the cap. At the end of the day, stop saying the word. It's pretty simple. This is so embarrassing. Like, I feel like every time Beyonce is going good for like about a week, somebody on Twitter, somebody on the internet, right, is trying to drag up some drama about Beyonce. Why don't y'all go watch the tour? Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and we'll talk very soon. Bye, guys.